Lil Wayne. When we want advice on how to turn 70 dreads into 7, we'll call you. Other than that, shut up. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another King of Reads video. Yes, I'm back. 7-day break, girl. I'm feeling very just strong, empowered, all of that. And girl, with me being gone, we just find out that black men are once again the weakest link. Girl, just mess on top of mess. But we are going to drag it, and we're going to even talk about our sweet sister, Keisha Lance Bottles, that wants to tap dance all on the news. We're going to talk about that, girl. We got In the Middle episode coming out later on Wednesday. Get prepared for it. How y'all been? Y'all enjoyed y'all 4th? Did y'all social distance? Did y'all put on y'all mask? Did y'all do what y'all need to do? Probably not. But before we get into all of that, let's go ahead and do our mental check-in. So as you can tell, I am feeling recuperated. I always feel so empowered when I take a long break like this. This is the longest break I've had in a minute. Girl, she was 7 days or whatever. Girl, it might have been 6, but last time y'all saw me, I did my King Reads video live. Appreciate everybody who joined in, everybody who donated. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all don't have to do that, but y'all always want to support the King of Reads brand, and I appreciate that. So many new things are going on with me. Just hired another writer for, a writer as a replacement for another writer for KingofReads.com. Shout out to Cassius. I appreciate them so much for coming on and be a part of the King of Reads family. So trying to keep the brand going, trying to keep everything functioning. About to go on a cabin trip this weekend. Excited about that. Me, some friends, and you already know it's going to be lit. As you all know, you've been following me on social media. I've been playing my little drone. That's been my little go away time. Been flying her up in the air. I cannot wait, girl. It's just gonna be an exciting week for me. Just really doing great. Just doing great. I hope all of you are doing good. I hope y'all have been hassling me. Y'all like, Justin, we need a video. But I always tell y'all, like, look, it is a lot to do all of the things that I do, and sometimes I have to rest my mindset so I can be able to be the best for y'all, because I can't continue to push out content, push out, and react to so much violence and so much stuff, and like I can't become a mass content producer like that. I don't ever want to become that, so sometimes I need to take a break to recoup, and you gonna see it today, girl. But energy is on 1,000, so let's get these reads on 2 million. Get that right? So, girl, black men, the weakest link. Cis black men, the weakest amongst links, girl. Like, mess on top of mess on top of more mess. Let's start off. Kanye West is running for president. Kanye West announced on Twitter not too long ago that he is running for president, put out a little tweet and done all these things. Kanye West may say he's running for president for headlines and all of these things, but Kanye West has not filed any paperwork for anything. These rich people are playing with our lives like we in a pandemic, like we're not out here fighting to just be alive, to just get to work and just deal with those things. It's not funny. It's like these folks are playing with our lives. And Kanye West is not the only person. You got other these white folks who knew they were not going to win, just ran because it's going to make them money. They get airtime, they get all of these things, and to be able to say whatever. Kanye West, I am so tired of you. I don't give it if you gave $20 million to Black Lives Matter hashtag. I don't care. Let me tell y'all something. Folks keep telling folks, even me, well, such and such donated this, such and such donated this, until these folks go from 1 billion to probably a couple of 100,000 or 500 million to 600,000, I don't want to hear it. These rich folks writing off stuff for their taxes and all that other stuff is not redistributing wealth. We are talking about you are not a millionaire anymore. That's what we're talking about. That if you able to give money away and still maintain that same, then you're not redistributing wealth. You're just not. Same things for Linda and Bill Gates. Same one. Give away them billions. Same one with Jeff Bezos. You can be giving away all of that money. You can actually be taking care of your workers who are filling your pockets. to begin with. So I'm just tired. Guillotine, guillotine, guillotine. Eat the rich with mayonnaise or whatever condiments that you like. I prefer a little bit of mayonnaise. That's about as close I'm gonna get to whiteness as possible as mayonnaise, but I ain't putting no raisins nowhere. But guillotine, guillotine, guillotine. That's just all I got for all of them. We're in the middle of the pandemic. Things are going on, and people are suffering. Folks don't know how they're going to make it. They just don't know. Like I'm talking to my parents, and you know they're raising my deceased aunt's kids, and they don't even know how they're going to make it, like as far as like taking these kids to school or not. Like, should these kids go back to school in August? Should they not? My parents are in their like 60s. My dad is like 60 something. My mom was like 50, close to 60. So it's just like, what do? They send these kids back to school, and how is that going to look? How is that going to look? And what's funny about all of this is like listening to these folks about something. The kids need to go back to school, as if these folks care about kids learning. When you got kids living in poverty and stuff, not even have adequate like finances to be able, like the school the district don't even have money to even pay for books and all of these things. Like, girl, y'all don't care. Y'all want capitalism to do its thing. Y'all want folks to get back to work, make money. It doesn't matter. Y'all don't care about lives. They don't. Listening to Brian Kemp, I want to drag him out here activating the National Guard in Georgia, to protect the Georgia governor's mansion and all these other things. If you cared about lives, you cared about these folks, then you wouldn't be rushing to open it up. You wouldn't be opening up these things. You wouldn't be rushing, but y'all want to make money. Y'all don't care. If y'all cared, y'all would show it more than when it's beneficial for y'all pockets. So this is a drag to all of them. And notice I just didn't stay on black folks. Every one of them. Every billionaire is harmful to all of us. They need to go. Period. No discussion. Kanye West playing that little game. I'm tired of it. While he right here talking about his wife a millionaire, billionaire, whatever. Like, y'all are billionaires from taking money from folks. I don't get it. Like, I'm reading these articles about Kanye West even taking some PPP money to paycheck protection coin, like borrowing money. But you sit here telling me you're a billionaire. I'm tired. It's all a scam. It's all a scam. Tired of Kanye West. I just want him to fall off the face of the earth, and then take that how you want to. I'm just tired, girl. Moving on. Who else is it to talk about? Girl, let's lighten up the mood. Let's talk about August Alsina, because I know y'all been wanting. I might do a video talking about August Alsina and girl, what's her name? Sweet Betty Brown, girl, Miss Jada Pinkett-Smith. I might do just a video on that, but I'm trying to see if I have to do a Dear Jada, because I'm looking, and I'm like, Jada, girl, it ain't looking too cute, girl. It ain't looking too cute. But I got a lot of thoughts on it. So let's talk about these thoughts a little bit. So how did I feel when I first saw it? This is not the first time that we've heard August Alsina accuse or say that he was involved in some type of relationship, intimate relationship with Jada. This is not the first time. Remember, he did that song a while back, probably like a year or so ago, and he was just talking and he was telling the story, and if I'm not mistaken, he had her name as the person he was texting in the little video, like her middle name. I think her middle name was something like Karen or something, girl, whatever her name was. He had it in there, girl. So August Alsina has been hinting this. I would say will not honestly be surprised if it is true. I kind of believe August Alsina. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, because I feel like the facts are just kind of laid out a little bit. I would not be surprised if Jada and Will were in an open relationship, open marriage. I don't think nothing is wrong with that. When I'm talking about this, I don't care if they are in an open marriage. I don't care if they're doing whatever. Marriage, relationships is what you define it, not what society tries to define it. You make it work for yourself. What I do, you might not do. What you do, I might not want to do, and I might be interested in. But you got to make it work for you, and you got to stop. You got to stop allowing society to put pressure on us. It's very hard for them to tell us, like, girl, you know, you got to do this. Like, listen and pay attention to our grandmothers, our mothers and stuff who were in relationships with abusive men and just had to, in a lot of cases, because they were the breadwinners and all of these things. Like, girl, pay attention. So, now I got this out the way. I'm not prying into their marriage, but girl, it is public, and we're going to talk about it. What I find a little bit disturbing, if this is true, is I also seen that claim when he was talking to Angela Yee that he was going through all of these things. You remember, he's even talked about this publicly several times, that he was going through addiction and all these things, and he was hurting. He was hurting. And Jada and the family was supposed to be this caring, nurturing thing. Supposed to be like this whatever, like protection. And if Jada used that moment, knowing that she was offering something and he was vulnerable, and she used that to become intimate with him, or she became intimate with him, that is a breach. It's a breach, and you have to be very careful of that. Very careful. Just think about if you go into a therapist and you're revealing all of your truths, and then your therapist and y'all develop a relationship. That's not safe. That's not safe. Like, girl, no, ma'am. That's not a good thing. Think about a student and teacher like that. Power dynamics. Yes, women in certain places do have some level of power dynamics depending on the setting, but not a lot. Not a lot. But in that situation, Jada is the more established, she's the more rich celebrity, she has money, she has all of these things, and he is vulnerable. The power dynamics shift more in Jada's situation than with August Alsina, even though he's a man. But how people will see it, it's different. How people perceive it, like yeah, like it would hurt August Alsina, like, hey, child, look what you did. They would make her look like that she's the whore and she's did all these things, but that's not what we should be talking about. We should be talking about her using that influence for some relationship, if that is true. And that's what I want to focus on. Like, I've been thinking about that. I'm just like, girl, this don't look good. This doesn't look good. A lot of jokes have been made about Will Smith being queer or gay or whatever. I don't care about any of that. I think that is trash. My only concern is if Jada was doing this, with him, if all of these things are true, it doesn't look good for her to be. You can't be a mentee and then you can't be a mentor and sleeping with your mentee. It's just not right. It's just not right in any type of situation. You have to be the more bigger person and say like, hey, this ain't good. This ain't it. But Jada, girl, it's just interesting seeing the conversation. A lot of folks were just calling her a whore and all these other things. I'm just like, why? She's not. Like, if that's what their relationship is, like, what is? I don't get it. But I know patriarchy is doing a number, girl. She's doing a number, girl. It's a mess. But girl, moving on to other women who I love with short hair who just can't get it right. I'm not saying that Jada can't get it right. But Keisha Lance Bottoms, Mayor of Atlanta. Girl, I gotta talk to you for a second. Can I talk to you? I really wanna know why you tap dancing. Keisha Lance Bottoms is the mayor of Atlanta, and girl, sis has just been tap dancing over the last 2 months. She has just been never ending. The never ending story, the never ending tap dancing Keisha Lance Bottoms. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I can't. So sis was in the news. You know, Atlanta was, girl, she was all in the news this past weekend because of the stuff that was going on during July the 4th. The girls were partying at Miss Compound. The gays was hitting girls with Hennessy bottles. Then they had a pool in there the next day. I ain't went nowhere because COVID ain't finna tap dance on me. The girls already said I'm borderline diabetic. Like, sis, I've been cutting it down, if you can tell. But girl, sweets and all that, gone. Diet has completely changed and I feel great. Not sure how that works for everybody, but I have been working on myself and I feel just there. And I'm not saying that, you know, food and all that other stuff, like, I know it's different for everybody, and I just don't want people to use this as to be fat phobic. Please don't, because if I don't, there's a chance I might not lose any weight, but my energy feels good even with this weight on me. So period, whatever happens, happens. But I just want to be to the best of health for Justin and whatever that looks like. So Miss Keisha, speaking of health, while she was tap dancing, she tested positive for COVID, and it's giving me very much, I don't trust her. It's giving me very much House of Cards tease. Sis used, unfortunately, there was a 9-year-old who was a victim of a shooting this past weekend. And then you had the family come up and they talk about, you know, black lives and all these things, that black lives don't matter if y'all got your own. When people say black lives matter, they're talking about all of these things. They're talking about all type of violence against black folks. And when you look at that, you have to pay attention and understand that this stuff is not happening in a vacuum. Like, black folks ain't out here doing this quote-unquote black on black crime because they just want to do it. A lot of them are fighting over resources. A lot of these things are coming from harm that white people have brought on black folks. So it's irresponsible for anyone to try to make this seem like this is a black issue, as if black folks ain't dealing with a million other things. And girl, our counterparts are literally here shooting their parents in their sleep, so I'm confused at what they talking about. Like, girl, what? Like, so you got Brian Kemp using this moment to politicize this mess, activating National Guard troops like Georgia is in distress because of this incident. It is wrong. It is sad for a 9-year-old to lose their life. It is definitely sad. But it's even worse for someone to use this as a politicized moment to talk about something that does not exist. And that's what Keisha Lance Bottoms was doing. Like, Keisha just really jumped out the window with that one. That interview, that press conference she did, and her adding on that nothing that these police have done is worse than these things that y'all are doing. It was just, this is her second time getting on this white soapbox and speaking to white folks but wanting black folks to hear her. That's what it was given. I did not understand why so many people did not like Keisha Lance Bottoms, so many organizers and folks who really live in Atlanta. I didn't get it. Like, I really didn't get it. I really believe in identity politics. Like, oh girl, if it's a black person here, we gonna be straight. Keisha got us. Keisha Bottoms, yes. Now it's giving, girl, Keisha is a bottom that paints, and I ain't interested in. I'm just not. Keisha Lance Bottoms is the worst. She is the worst. I'm not interested in talking to these politicians. They are not going to be able to protect. I'm just tired of her. I'm tired, girl. I'm tired of her getting on this podium and this white soapbox and just tap dancing for white folks. And these white folks that you sitting here talking to, they don't even want to hear you because you black at the end of the day. Girl, Keisha, get out of here. So Keisha has tested positive for coronavirus. I hope her and her family are staying safe. I hope they're doing what they need to do, staying safe and all of that. But Keisha is just, girl, I don't trust it. You might not be positive, to be honest. I don't even know, girl. I ain't sure because it just seems very calculated. Brian Kemp is about to terrorize the city of Atlanta. And it's just like, girl, I can't. She's a career politician, and I hope to God Joe Biden does not pick her for no vice president. I don't even want you to have that type of power, girl. You are too dangerous. You are too dangerous because you are able to use identity politics to make it seem like that you out here doing good for the people when you know you ain't. You know you ain't. You ain't to be trusted, girl. You ain't to be trusted at all. And then Governor Kemp out here, just the stupidest something. Ooh, just when I tell you these Republicans in the South, girl, every one of them states they on the rise. Almost every one of them. All of them stupid as hell. I just can't deal. Oh, I can't deal, girl. It's getting on my nerves. I'm so sick of that. Get me out of here. Girl, moving on to more stupid Republicans. Let's talk about these Trump supporters that was out in California paying over the Black Lives Matter sign that was approved by the city. Like, they mad because folks tearing down these things and statues and all these things. I wonder where we learned that from. So, I heard talking about some, it's Black Lives Matter stand for hate, all these things, and then use vandalism to prove their point. Like, girl, what? Like, I'm confused. So you are pressed about it. You say all these things, but you just did the same thing. So how are you calling this out when you participate in the same behavior that you say you don't agree with? It's white folks' logic. Mayflower music, I don't understand it. Boston Tea Party, does it ring a bell? Like, I just, Kaduka. I'm sick of them. Girl, make it make sense. Moving on, girl, to something that does not make any lick of sense at all to me is Lil Wayne and 50 Cent continuing on their parade, their campaign to attack dark-skinned black women or black women in general. This is why you always gonna get it again and again when it comes to me talking about colorism, when it comes to me talking about black folks, black women, because these black men, they are literally brought in this world by black women, protected by black women, single black women, single black parents who are women, who are oftentimes dark-skinned. I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne's mom is dark skinned. Pretty sure 50 Cent's mother is dark skinned. I just know these things. Sacrifice everything. And now I believe in this. If I bring you in this world, I can take you out. Some of y'all need to be taken out for good. Some of y'all need to be gone. Because y'all are harmful. So 50 Cent and Lil Wayne was on Lil Wayne's podcast, Tunchi, and was just making it just their, oh, I date exotic. I don't date the black women. I date exotic, and just was just giggling and Lil Wayne just cackling like his own daughter Regina ain't dark skinned. Like, girl, you black rappers are so harmful. Girl, y'all are harmful, girl. Like, y'all are harmful. It's not even the music that y'all produce that's harmful. It's y'all ideology that is harmful, girl. So, like, you sitting here saying these things and you got a dark-skinned daughter. Like, what is wrong with you? And Regina had to come out and say that she is beautiful, she is exotic, she's all of these things. She had to defend her own skin tone against her own father, who is also dark-skinned. 50 Cent is damn near this color. Beautiful color. And it's just oh God, I don't have anything to offer these folks. I just don't. Go ahead, girl, do your show. But Lil Wayne, you should know better. You should know better. How many times do we got to tell you? You should have picked your locks out. You not even, that's why your locks are falling out, because you're losing your roots to your blackness. And the more blackness that you lose, the more locks, because your locks keep you grounded, girl. The deeper and thicker, the fuller they are, the stronger your connection is with your blackness. And girl, they are falling out. Ain't no Miracle Grow, ain't no H2O, ain't no water, ain't no, well, H2O is water. Ain't nothing gonna help you to keep me off your ass. Or keep your hair from falling on the grass. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Oh my God. And 50 Cent has been attacking black women, has been saying ugly, harmful things about black women, specifically dark-skinned black women. He is the worst trash. When I tell y'all, when some of y'all going for good, I'm gonna celebrate. Celebrate. That's what I'm gonna do. Girl, but speaking of other trash rappers, let's talk about the fake ass King of the South, T.I., who think he's speaking for somebody here out here looking like Jimbo from Final Fantasy. Can I get some money out of it? Can I get a whoop whoop? No, you cannot from me. T.I. challenging 50 Cent to some type of sound duel, a battle rap thing, or whatever. What's they calling it? The stuff that they get on Instagram Live. Girl, we back at work. We don't even care about y'all in our Versuz no more. Hang it up, flat screen. Like, we don't care about the Versuz no more. The Versuz is good as gone, girl. It's gone for good. Let it go. It's just nothing we can do with Miss Versuz no more. And I damn sure don't want to see T.I. and 50 Cent. I just don't want to. The Versuz that they did last weekend, I didn't even watch. I'm not watching no more of that shit. I'm tired of watching these out-of-date, ignorant, tap dancing rappers get on these iPhones and not know how to work it. Like, I have seen enough of it. I don't want to see it up today. I don't. But T.I. has become complete embarrassment. And honestly, he needs to be shutting the hell up and offering. He needs to be campaigning to myself. He want the New York smoke. The only smoke you need to be giving is the smoke to yourself. Okay? The smoke to yourself to apologize how you made Deja feel. That's the smoke. That's the only smoke I'm interested in. Girl, I don't have time. What is these folks doing? But anyway, I have enjoyed dragging your faves all on this video, girl. A couple more things about to record in the middle with Deshaun and T in just a second. I cannot wait till we talk about everything that's going on in Atlanta. Also things, make sure you check out kingarees.com. All of the things. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all supporting and rocking with me. I did take a little break, girl. I needed one. As you can see, I need it, and I am vibed all the way up. I'm drinking my water, staying hydrated. I hope you are doing the same. Until next time, I'll talk to you later on tonight. Bye.